So guys, Errol Spence has further reinstated that he wants to fight Manny Pacquiao at Cowboys Dallas Stadium. He said it makes sense. He goes, Manny Pacquiao's got a huge fan base at that stadium. Not the stadium, but in that area, and it would make sense for him to come and fight me there. I think Manny Pacquiao's headlined there twice before. And Errol Spence is beating the drum about fighting Pacquiao at the Cowboy Dallas Stadium. He first initially said that he'd love to fight, he'd even fight Pacquiao in the Philippines, but now he's kind of changed his he changed his thought on it, and he wants to fight Pacquiao in his home stadium in the Dallas Cowboys arena. Said it makes sense for both guys, and I think, listen, I think Pacquiao could fight Errol Spence anywhere, and it'll be a big fight. I think it's a great fight. I think Spence v Pacquiao is a great fight. If Spence can get past Garcia, I'm pretty sure Pacquiao would be interested in that fight. I think Pacquiao in the back of his head feels he could outbox Errol Spence, and he could do to Errol Spence what he did to Margarito. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about what Pacquiao, because Pacquiao's a competitor. He'll feel he can beat anyone, even at this age. Firstly, I'm not sure whether he can. I don't know whether that fight is a very dangerous fight, in my opinion, for Pacquiao, because Errol Spence is a big welterweight. And I know people are going to say Margarito, but that was when Manny Pacquiao was in his prime. And Margarito is not as good as in prime Errol Spence. He's not. Errol Spence would have crushed Margarito. This is a completely different fight. I don't know whether Pacquiao would have been... I think in his prime, I make Pacquiao a favourite against anybody. But in this Pacquiao, I don't, because Errol Spence is bad. He's a bad boy. He's a big guy. He can fight. He's a good fighter. He takes the shots good well to the chops. And I just think it's a tough and horrible style for Pacquiao. I don't like the fight for him, but I'm pretty sure Pacquiao, if the fight was presented to him, he'll take it, because that's the kind of competitive man Pacquiao is. But it's a very dangerous fight. It's a fight that could be potentially very dangerous for him, because of how good Errol Spence is. Errol Spence is no joke. Errol Spence is the real deal. They call him the Truth. His nickname's the Truth, and I believe he is the Truth. I believe he's somebody that, is a problem for any welterweight out there. I think a lot of guys have been avoiding him, but I think now it's got to the point where Errol Spence's name has become very big. And now people know that you have to fight Errol Spence if you want to be regarded as the best welterweight in the world, because that's the kind of consensus that's been formed around Errol Spence in the welterweight division. So you have to go through Errol Spence in order to be considered the best welterweight. And I think Pacquiao, if given the opportunity, he would love to fight Errol Spence because of that reason. Pacquiao's a competitor. We all know the fight that Pacquiao wants, but if he doesn't get that fight, then I'm pretty sure he'd be more than willing to go in the ring with Errol Spence and go in there with the confidence that he, even at this age, at this stage in his career, can beat him. I think it's a very dangerous, risky fight. I don't think it's an easy, not easy, but I think he would be a massive underdog, if I'm honest. Pacquiao, I don't think he'd be going into that fight a big favourite. I think he'd be a huge underdog. And it could potentially be one of those fights where it could be dangerous for him. Not just the fact that he's a huge underdog. He could go into the fight as a huge underdog. And if he does end up taking that fight, or even Thurman, or even, you have to respect Pacquiao at this age to be taking such tough fights. But Errol Spence in an article on the boxing scene has clearly stated that he wants to fight Manny Pacquiao at the Cowboys Stadium. Leave your thoughts, guys, and guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.